What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Littleroot Laddering. So, I was kind of too lazy to build another team for today, so I messaged Aaron, and this is what he's been playing, so we're going to be playing it. Shoutouts to Navir for throwing this together for me. It looks super cool, and I'm really excited to play it. So, Choice Band Metagross going to allow you to punch things even harder than Scizor, technically, because our stat is 205 as opposed to Scizor's 200, but they get to hold like Life Orb, but they also have Technician, so it's actually pretty comparable. But we get to do something that Scizor doesn't, and that's Explode. So I'm really excited to blow up Metagross. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Naturally, like this Metagross set is pretty standard: Bullet Punch, Rock Slide, Earthquake. The big thing here is like Explosion, just to be able to blow up as much and do as much damage as we can. Naturally, like, because we have Earthquake, we also have like Levitate on Cresselia that we can partner with it. Togekiss here as well. So you can like lead Hitmontop to intimidate them, swap out into one of your other mons, do your thing. And then for Explosion, you have Protect on 2 of your mons, it looks like here. So you can always lead one of those, protect, and then blow up. You can also just have Gengar here as well, which is obviously immune because Explosion is a normal type move. So you're going to do extra damage that way while you live. And then, you know, you have your Will-O-Wisp. Pretty standard Gengar set here. Will-O-Wisp, Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Taunt. I think Taunt's like the one different one. You could normally see like Protect or something in that slot. But I think Focus Sash is pretty great on Gengar, just being able to live a hit, do a ton of damage, and then, you know, be able to potentially do it again the following turn as well. We have Black Belt Hitmontop here, Close Combat to do a ton of extra damage, Helping Hand, Feint, Fake Out. Pretty good. I love Hitmontop. It was on one of the first teams I ever built. This is one of my favorite Pokemon when it comes to VGC, just because I think its move pool allows it to do a ton of different things. Even its ability, being able to have Technician, means that it can be an offensive threat too. But I absolutely love Hitmontop, and I'm excited to play with it today. Cress, pretty standard. We dropped Trick Room on this one for Moonlight, Ice Beam, Psychic, Calm Mind. No real reason. I mean, I shouldn't say that. You aren't really worried about setting Trick Room with this team. Crest is like your main Trick Room's answer, per se. You can always come in against Trick Room and just set up Calm Minds against them and slowly whittle them away, as Crest does. We do have a little bit of speed here, so we get to 109, so we outspeed the mons that are trying to outspeed Rotoms, which I really should know those speed tiers off the top of my head. I just know it's Rotom. And then we have Citrus, Serene Grace, Togekiss here, Air Slash so we can get some flinches, Yawn, Protect. Absolutely love this set. We're real speedy. For when it comes to Togekiss, we're a very fast Togekiss. Not normally how I play mine, but you know, I'm playing this team as it was presented to me, so we're gonna play it. And then we have Yachi, Garchomp. Really surprised to not see like Life Orb here, but I think this is still fine. Swords Dance next to Togekiss means that we can do extra huge amounts of damage, so like then we're making up for the Life Orb damage. Earthquake, Rock Slide, nothing really surprising here. Let's get to some games and see exactly what we can do today, shall we? Alright, so game number 1, we have the Metagross Mirror Match, except they have access to Entei, and we have, I guess, just like Garchomp to beat them up. So I anticipate having Mamo out front here. Mamo's actually a really good answer into Chomp and Togekiss as well. So I think my plan is I kind of want to just bring like Togekiss plus Metagross and just like, I think this is a perfect example of a team I just want to blow up against. And then I think this could be, I actually kind of like Gengar here. And I think I like Garchomp to round it out. Crest could be interesting as a way to potentially deal with like Breloom, just chip it away. But I think Gengar Garchomp is pretty okay for us. It's going to be Crobat plus Breloom. This is most likely a Sash on Crobat, so I think what I'm going to do, I don't think I'm going to explode here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Yawn the Breloom. that what I want to do? I could just air slash it. Let them set their tailwind. I think that's fine, and go for a rock slide here. I now see why we're so fast on Togekiss, and so we outspeed Breloom's. Obviously, we're gonna miss Breloom, so that's great. Well, this is really awkward because now they're just gonna be able to put me to sleep the rest of the game, and that's really annoying. But you know, we live and learn. They're gonna U-turn off my Togekiss. They're gonna bring in their Metagross. They're gonna spore me. This game is great. Don't you just love playing against Breloom? It's so fun. I think I'm gonna go into Chomp here. I'm gonna protect, try to wake up, go into Chomp, and just deal with this. They're gonna Bullet Seed, not do a ton of damage. Question is, what does Metagross do here? I'm gonna Meteor Mash, pick up my Togekiss, that's fine. Because now I can go into Garchomp has Protect, so I can protect this last turn. And I can go into Gengar here. Max speed on this is 134, so I'm not going to be able to outspeed it. So I'm going to swap into Metagross, and no, that's really bad. I want an Earthquake here, but I can't. I think my play is I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp the Metagross and protect here. Stall at this last turn of... Okay, they're going to Spore into my Garchomp, that's good. Zen Headbutt, crit's going to put me down to my Sash. You now no longer have Zen Headbutt, but you get the flinch, which is really annoying. Alright, well, not great. Not great, Bob. So we can... I still think I want to Will-O-Wisp this. I actually think the play is I'm going to Sludge Bomb the Breloom, and I'm going to Earthquake, because I'm going to lose my Gengar anyway. Okay, they're going to Protect. That's not the worst. I'm going to trade my Gengar for their Breloom, basically. But now I can bring in Metagross. And, you know, I honestly think just Bullet Punching their Crobat and hoping we wake up this turn is ideal. Curse Body disabled my Earthquake. That's annoying. I think I'm just going to click Swords Dance this turn. Okay, they're going to set another Tailwind. That's honestly way more damage than I anticipated. Please stop. I'm going to Earthquake and Protect. Metagross, please wake up. Please wake up, my dude. Okay, Brave Bird into Chomp. Brick Break's not going to do a ton. No! Alright. I think we have to make the same play and hope that we get the double. I think if we get the double, we can win this game. They still have another Mon in the back. I mean, I'm going to... Actually... Okay. So I'm going to pick up their Metagross. But they still have Tailwind. I'm locked into Earthquake, so I hope it's not Rotom. Alright, GG, opponent. GG. I literally cannot beat that one. That was unfortunate. But, you know, whatever. Scizor, Ambipom. Ambipom's cool. Aaron did tell me that Heatran can be a nuisance when it comes to this team, so that is something we need to be weary of. I think I like Hitmontop quite a bit here. I want to intimidate down the Scizor, potentially the Ambipom, the Gyarados as well. So, like, Intimidate seems pretty good here. I think I like... Man, I really want to bring Togekiss, but, like, Bullet Punch just seems so threatening. I think this is just, like, Hitmontop Gengar up front. Metagross doesn't seem overly exciting here. I think it seems fine since they do have this Intimidate on Gyarados. We can just, like, lock into Rock Slide, I guess. It's not, like, the worst option. And then... I think we bring Chomp. I think this seems pretty okay. Let's see what our opponents bring into the table here. I think this is pretty okay. Leading Hitmontop means that we're going to be able to potentially intimidate whatever they bring out as a lead. We also have access to Fake Out. We also have Feint, so like they're not going to be able to protect in front of me. So I think this lead is actually perfect. I could see them swapping out Scizor or going for a Swords Dance here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Fake Out the Gastro, and I'm just going to go for a Will-O-Wisp into Scizor. Okay, they're going to protect. That's fine. I debated going for a Feint in the anticipation of this. We get the flinch, obviously. So now I can close combat the Gastro and go for a Will-O-Wisp here. They could swap into Heatran, actually. So I think I'm going to close combat the Scizor slot. And I think I just want to Shadow Ball the Gastro. Okay, there's Heatran. Gonna bait them into switching in. They're Chople Berry. They're going to yawn my Gengar. 141 max speed. I think I'm fine to click CC again. I'm gonna swap to Chomp here. I want to preserve Hitmontop if I can. So maybe switching there is actually better, because then I can intimidate the Scizor again. Okay, they're gonna give me their Heatran, which is good. They're gonna click Recover, that's also fine. There's Ambipom, so now I'm gonna go into Gengar and Protect. We're gonna scout to see if their Gastro has access to Ice Beam here. Most likely. I could see it. They have Yawn and they have Recover. Probably means no Protect. He loses the Fake Out into Gengar. They do have Ice Beam. Okay. It's good to note. Good to note. I could Will-O-Wisp into the Ambipom here. I could also taunt the Gastro. I think actually my play, I want to Shadow Ball the... I want to deal with this Gastro because this is their like biggest check to my Garchomp, I think. So I could Shadow Ball and I could Earthquake here. This is going to KO my Gengar if that's my play. But I think... Man, I really, really wish Gengar had Protect. Man, I really wish we had Protect. I think Gengar and Hitmontop are... One of the two is really important to be able to deal with Scizor in the back. I think this is... Gastro's really annoying. There's no way they have Protect and Recover and Yawn, right? I think the play is to KO the Gastrodon. What? Alright. That's sick. That was absolutely disgusting. I genuinely did not anticipate that. So I can lock into... I guess Rock Slide's probably my best play. And I can close combat into Gastro. Okay, there's Scizor coming in. We're gonna do decent damage to Scizor. That's obviously what we want. There's Citrus as well. Real good damage to Gastro. I'm gonna click Recover. Alright. Well, same play. Different verse. Same as the first. Real good damage to Scizor. Okay, we pick up the Gastro. You're going to bring out Ambipom. I'm going to Rock Slide, and I am going to Helping Hand. They should just Fake Out my Metagross. I'm going to go for a Feint into the Ambipom just to do chip damage on my way out, I guess. And then Bullet Punch takes out my Hitmontop. But Rock Slide should pick up the Scizor from this range. Seeing... Yeah. Yep. Sick. Banded Metagross came to play. Man, that game I think would have been way easier. One, had they not crit the Last Resort. Granted, I can calc it. I'm going to. We're going to calc it. Yeah, that crit 1000% mattered. Even if they are adamant 252, Silk Scarf Last Resort does 88% max. So I think had that crit not happened, we were so far ahead in that game, it's not even funny. But it did, and so we were playing from behind. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Actually really interested about that calc. So this seems like pretty hard trick room, seeing how they have Hari and they have Torkoal, but they also have, like, Venusaur has a fast mode. Snorlax also is pretty annoying. So I think the play we're going to do, I think I like Hitmontop plus Gengar up front. And then from there, I think I want, actually, this could be Gengar plus Metagross. I think this could be a game where we just blow up on them. And then I want... I think I want Chomp and my own Cress here. It's going to be Cress plus Lax. So my play is I'm going to taunt their Cresselia. I'm going to taunt their Snorlax, Cresselia. I'm going to click Explosion. Give it to me, Metagross. Make me happy. Alright, they're going to go into Hari. This is also fine. I'm going to take out their Hari. Okay. So Lax is still here, but that's honestly not the end of the world, because now they know I have taunt, so I'm going to go for Will-O-Wisp into Lax, and I'm going to Calm Mind. If they have Facade, this is really bad. And I could see them having Facade. We burn. We Calm Mind. They just Psychic my Gengar. Okay. And they do Belly Drum. Okay. So now I can Shadow Ball. And I can... I actually think taking out this Lax is more important. So I'm going... Nah, they could Protect here. I think I'm going to Shadow Ball. And I'm going to Ice Beam Cress. Just try to take this out before they get to do their thing. Okay. No Trick Room. We do disable Psychic, and they do have Facade. Oh my lord! All right, this is fine. We're playing from a deficit, but we're fine. They Protect. I go for Rock Slide, which is not enough to pick up their Crest. They set up Trick Room. All right, we should be dead at this point. We are very dead. Oh man, I just taunted the Snorlax. I think we're in that game, but I don't know. I think showing them taunt on one incentivizes them not to go for it, but I don't know. I also think I got kind of a little greedy going for the explosion, but whatever. I live to have fun, not always to make the right play. That could be incorrect, but whatever. I could blow up on this team. Not really. Like T-Tar resists, Scizor resists. Both of which are pretty bad against Hitmontop. You could also bring Togekiss. Or Chomp. I don't hate Chomp here. Chomp actually looks really good into everything except for like this Arcanine. And Suicune. Suicune's not great. And Latios outspeeds us. Yeah, alright, I'm kind of talking myself out of Chomp. I think they are still going to bring Arcanine, so I think it's important to be able to have Metagross to be able to deal with it. And then Gengar actually looks pretty appealing. I also want Hitmontop. I think Hitmontop is probably the play. I want... Man, I kind of wish we had Dazzling Gleam here for T-Tar and Latios. I'm going to bring Cress and Gengar in the back. It's going to be T-Tar, Latios up front. I can Bullet Punch plus Feint the T-Tar. I could also see T-Tar swapping out, so I think going for Rock Slide and Fake Out the Latios is okay. They're going to go into Scizor and Arcanine. Okay. This is actually pretty okay for us. Get a little bit of chip. Rock Slide's going to do a chunk. Nice crit on the Scizor. So now I can swap Metagross into Cress. And I can... I don't think a -1 CC picks up Arcanine from this range, so I'm going to go into Gengar. Just double swap here. They're going to protect Scizor, that's fine. They're going to Will-O-Wisp my Crest. Okay, that's pretty okay. They do break my Sash on Gengar, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Because now I can Psychic the Arcanine, and I can swap out Gengar into Hitmontop to intimidate both of them. They're going to go into Tyranitar. That's actually a really good read. Yep, good play. So now I can swap Crest into... I could Calm Mind here. Could Calm Mind and fake out the Tyranitar. I also could see the swapping out again. I'm going to Calm Mind, and I am going to Close Combat the Scizor, I think. They do just stay in. Okay. Assurance. They are Scarf Tyranitar? Unless they're max speed, which I don't think is all that likely. Assurance is actually really bad for me. I think I'm going to Moonlight, and I'm going to Close Combat the Tyranitar. Okay, Psychic picks me up. This should probably just be a double KO. Oh, they're going to Dragon Dance. That's actually really bad for me. Go Gengar. We can Ice Beam the Latios, and we can Will-O-Wisp the Titar. We lost the Speed Tie. Unless there's... we know they're not Scarf, they're Life Orb. Okay. Metagross comes out. We can Moonlight, and we can Bullet Punch the Tyranitar. This is really terrifying, actually. Bullet Punch does do a good chunk. Psychic is not enough. Rock Slide will be, though. So we're locked into Bullet Punch. They have Arcanine in the back. We can KO the Tyranitar. They're going to go into Arcanine. That's fine. I honestly think I can still win this game. Probably not with that amount of damage. I think I need a crit exactly this turn on the Arcanine, otherwise I lose. Because if I can KO the Arcanine this turn, I think we win. Nope. Oh, Draco crits just enough? Oh. Genuinely did not anticipate that. Wonder how much that mattered. Draco does 50 to 60%. Draco crit does at most 89%. And we were at... actually, the roll that they got... There were actually crit rolls that we lived. We were at 76.9. So we'll say 77%. That is a 94% chance to KO with a crit. We were at, we'll say 120 HP. There's one roll that that doesn't KO. Technically still a roll, but not a favorable one for us at all. I just want to explode. Is that too much to ask? Oh, Clamperl is actually terrifying. I know, like, that's kind of sounds like a meme, but like Clamperl kind of is terrifying because they can do rattled, like, beat up things into it, and then they are real fast, and they can, yeah, it's actually kind of terrifying. I think Gengar hit Metagross. I just want to explode on this team. I like Togekiss to redirect potentially the Clamperl things. And I think to round it out, I want Hitmontop to deal with their stuff. Like this Hari. I'm going to Shadow Ball the Crest. They're going to fake out into my Metagross. I'm going to taunt them, actually. Okay, there's a fake out. No trick room for you. Okay. So now I can Shadow Ball the Crest and I can click Explosion. This should be a double KO. Kaboom! Boom, 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 boom! Now I can bring out Togekiss, anticipating them to have like Clan Pearl stuff in the back. It's going to be a Abomasnow Heatran. Obviously not very great for us. I can taunt the Abomasnow to prevent a Aurora Veil from going up, but I don't think that's what this game's about. So I think I'm just going to Shadow Ball the Heatran and yawn it. Really good damage, actually. Like, they miss my Togekiss, that's good. This is just Blizzard. Okay, Togekiss holds on. So now I'm going to feint the Abomasnow, anticipating this to protect this turn. And I'm going to protect my Togekiss. I just want to do extra chip damage into this Abomasnow right now. Because I know my Togekiss is going to outspeed this because this is a Life Orb, so we know that they're not going to be able to outspeed me, and the fact that, like, I outsped them last turn. Heat Wave connects on my Hitmontop. Does a good chunk, but now Heatran's asleep, so I don't have to worry about that now. I can close combat the... Okay, I know that my Togekiss outspeeds Abomasnow. I know that Togekiss outspeeds my Hitmontop. And we know from the hail damage that Hitmontop is also faster than Heatran. I'm just going to double into Abomasnow. Okay, Ice Shard. Air Slash is not enough. Oh, kind of wish I had gone into the Heatran now, but it's fine. Because now I can just double. Nice. And nice. Alright, cool. I actually think Explosion won us that game. I do not think we would have won this game had we not blown up Metagross. Rose Raid. Interesting. And they also have Kabutops. I wonder if Kabutops is just like a way to counter rain teams. Because what other abilities does this have? Swift Swim, Battle Armor, Weak Armor. I don't think Arcanine gets beat up anymore. But them having Weak Armor and potentially Justified Arcanine is concerning. Is there a beat up user on their team? I don't think that's something I need to worry about. I think the play... I like Gengar, I like Metagross. I like Togekiss quite a bit. I like Cress. I also like Hitmontop quite a bit as well. I think I like Hitmontop more than I like Togekiss. So I think it's just these front four. Let's do that. It's going to be Rose Raid, Arcanine up front. Okay. Natural Cure, Poison Point, Technician. This could be like Leap Seed stalling. I kind of want to just click Rock Slide. And I just want to Shadow Ball the Rose Raid, I think. I think I just want to try to deal with this before it does anything. Okay. They're going to burn my Metagross, which is unfortunate. They have Shadow Ball for themselves. Rock Slide does a non-zero amount. Okay. Their lefty's Arcanine. Very, very interesting. Now I think Rose Raid's going to protect. I think Rock Slide is fine. And I think I want to Shadow Ball the Arcanine. Okay, they're going to go into Chomp, actually. That's also just fine for us. Because we might pick up the... The double miss is huge. Obviously, missing Arcanine is not great, but now I can go for a Will-O-Wisp into their Chomp. I can see Arcanine either swapping out or protecting here. Okay, there's a Protect. So this should be an Earthquake this turn. Oh, Swords Dance. Okay. That's fine. So now I can Shadow Ball the Garchomp. And they're going to Swords Dance again. Heat Wave does finally KO my Gengar. Rockslide picks up their Arcanine. So they're pretty low HP on their Garchomp, and they're burnt. I can bring out Top now. I'm going to bring back out Roserade. So this is at 2.5, but it's half of that, so it's at 1.25% of its normal attack. It also could just protect this turn. I'm going to go for... I'm going to feint the Roserade. They're just willing to give up their Roserade. Okay. Well, now they are definitely in feint range. And I can Calm Mind here. Feint moves before Follow Me, so they can't redirect it. That's fine. I get a free Calm Mind up. I can Calm Mind again. I can just click Feint. That actually does decent damage. Hitmontop goes down. I wonder if they're Crit Kiss. Doesn't really matter. No flinch. Really good damage. They are Citrus. Alright, opponent scoops it up from there. Let's get one more in. This has been a enjoyable team so far. Jumpluff. I have heard wonders of this thing, and I actually haven't played against it. Jumpluff could be Chlorophyll, which obviously would be slightly terrifying. Is it though? Like, what am I scared of when it comes to Jumpluff? What does this thing do that I'm so worried about it being faster than me? Volt Absorb is much worse than Lightning Rod. I'm really concerned about exactly this Jumpluff and this, like, Gardevoir. If Guardy is Scarf, it could be a problem, but I think Gengar plus Metagross actually answers a ton of their things up front. The only thing I really have to worry about is, like, exactly Torkoal, but Gengar still is going to do a chunk to it. I think I like Garchomp a lot in the back. I think Garchomp deals with a lot of their Mons, and we're going to be able to outspeed a bunch of them. And then from there, I think I like... Do I want Cress? I could bring Top. Does Top do anything? I could also bring Kiss. I don't think Intimidate's all that important, so I'm not really worried about Hitmontop. I think this is just Togekiss here. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's going to be Pachirisu Torkoal up front. This could be Follow Me. I'm not going to lie, I kind of just want to blow up. I kind of want to just Shadow Ball the Pachirisu and blow up. But I could also see Torkoal. I think that's actually the play. I'm going to Shadow Ball, break a potential Sash, and I'm going to blow up. Yep, just to Follow Me. Real good damage. And Eruption. Yeah, that's not going to do basically anything now that they're really low. And we disabled Eruption, so that's obviously also good for us. So now I can bring out Chomp. They're going to bring out Guardy. My Sash is broken, so if this is Scarf, this is actually really bad because I lost my answer to Guardy. Sludge Bomb. And Rock Slide. Like, they can KO one, they can't KO both. I am going to pick up the Torkoal. But now I can bring out Togekiss and redirect hits from this. I can also Yawn this thing. They're Unnerved T-Tar. I'm going to Yawn the Guardy and protect this turn. Oh, they are. Yeah, I knew that. I knew they were Scarf. And then I can protect this turn and Earthquake. It's going to do a major chunk to the Tyranitar. They're going to struggle my Chomp. And then they're going to get KO'd. It's really good damage into T-Tar as well. And now, yeah, I can just lock this game up. I genuinely enjoy this team. I like the Metagross, I like the Gengar. I could see either cutting one of the attacks or cutting Taunt, but like Taunt was pretty good for us. Gengar being immune to Fake Out is obviously very good as well, but I kind of want access to Protect on Gengar just so like when it is paired next to Garchomp, we can click Earthquake still. That's like my one big concern without losing my Gengar. There was a couple different times in the first 2 games that that could have played differently, and upon further review, you could probably make the argument that I had put myself into a position where that was the only play I really could make, but I think I would like Protect on Gengar at some point, but I think also at the same time, I think it was fine. That's like the one criticism I have for this team is like, everything makes sense. Everything has a reason here. Fake Out is obviously insane. Feint is obviously very good as well. Helping Hand, I don't think we ever actually clicked Helping Hand, but had we, it would have been good. Like this is just a very good move on Hitmontop. Could see like swapping some items around maybe. I think Citrus, like Fast Togekiss was actually very good as well. I know that's something that I was a little hesitant to start with, but Fast Togekiss was pretty good. I honestly think this seems really great. I would recommend it if you're interested. The only change I did make before we started was I changed this to Shiny because I like Shiny Metagross. So that's going to be it today, everyone. Thank you so much as always. Aaron, thank you so much for lending me your team, my dude. It's fun. I genuinely enjoyed our time with it today. So that's going to be it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later with some more Littleroot laddering. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.